Welcome at the ProBat at the Interpack here in Düsseldorf. My name is Roy Smith and I'd like to take you along the booth where we have some really interesting things going on at one ProBat. I'm here to talk about the Coco Press in this session, and with me is Rainer Kuhlemeyer. He's the engineer responsible for the Coco Press. So, Rainer, welcome.
Yep, thank you, Roy.
Let's go to the other side and explain to me, please, what are we looking at? We see three pieces of equipment.
Yeah, we see here
Coco presses.
3 sets of pots and counter pots.
Okay.
We see here our traditional press is the 20 pot press 450. This is the one we sell the most.
Okay.
We have here another one what looks identical, with the identical technology, but is upsized. This is the biggest Coco press in the world.
So from a smaller diameter to a larger diameter, increased capacity, yes.
Here we talk about a pot size 450, and with this press we have a pot size 600.
Can you quickly explain how it works?
Yeah, we press, of course, oil-bearing seats.
Yeah.
In most cases this will be cocoa liquor.
Yeah.
To do this we have a few components. We have the pot itself, we have the counter pot, we have a press plate, we have a filtering screen, and we have a felt cord. We have columns, connection rods, and springs.
And that all together makes this Coco press be capable of pressing the cocoa liquor, separate the butter from the solids.
Exactly.
So from the industry standard pieces here, we have a new piece.
Yeah, this is our latest development.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Tell me, what's new about this one?
What we can directly see that the plug isn't facing forward on the counter pot, but it's facing backwards.
Yeah, you're right. So you reverse the pots.
Yeah. Normally during pressing, it's logical to push your pressing element inside your pot.
Yeah.
This is how all the traditional presses around the world work.
And now you completely changed that.
What we figured out, if we rotate it around and we push the pot over the plug.
Aha, okay. And what is the advantage of doing that?
The advantage of doing this is that we can eliminate a lot of components.
Okay, so that's a good thing, right? Less moving components makes it more easy to maintain.
Correct. What you see is that the holes for the springs are absent, the holes for the opening cylinders are absent, and this is directly a benefit for us.
And I also don't see any springs. In those two versions you see springs, and I don't see any spring here.
Correct. By eliminating the effect of that we need to push up the pot, this is eliminating by rotating it. You see it directly being fully supported by the counter pot. There is no force needed to push it upwards. It is pushed upwards directly from the counter pot itself.
Aha.
So we don't need the function of the spring any longer. So it's much cleaner design, it's easier to operate, quicker to reach, and it's safer in this way.
What about capacity?
Capacity-wise, it's in the sweet spot just between the 450 and the 600.
So somewhere between 1200 and 2500, which is 1800 kilo per hour cocoa liquor intake. Well, that's something that we want to hear, of course. We want to have a higher capacity, we want to have ease of maintenance, and we have a safer cocoa press. So, well, that's really, really exciting news. What would you guess? This will be the new industry standard?
Yeah, this will be our new industry standard.
So, well, with this, thank you very much. If you want to know more about this press or about ProBat, the stuff we have here on the Interpack, just check our website or go to your reach out to your local contact for more information. And thank you and see you at the next machine.